Welcome back to the second episode in this third season of my AC Milan career mode. Today we are kicking it off with the Supercoppa. Basically, if you guys don't know what the Supercoppa is, it is basically like the Community Shield in England. It is played from the winners of the Serie A and the winners of the Coppa Italia. But since we won both the Coppa Italia and the Serie A, we are playing versus the runners-up, which were Udinese. So it's basically like a preseason game, so there's no point of even playing it. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate it. Honestly, this is the only game that I'm going to simulate this season. I'm going to play the rest. We are going with De Gea, Bellerin, Varane, Romagnoli, Vendel, Witsel, Verratti, Calhanoglu, Berardi, Lukaku, El Shaarawy. And as you can see, I changed some of the numbers. I gave Bellerin the number 2. Vendel, I gave him the number 20. Witsel, I changed him down to 6. Romagnoli getting on the board in the 32nd minute. He probably must have scored a header because he's a defender. Lukaku, I gave him number 10. Berardi, number 9. El Shaarawy, number 11. It is still 1-0 in the 75th minute. We simulate to the end, and there was 2 goals scored, one by Kone and one by Bellerin, and we win 2-1. And with that victory, we get an additional 1.5 million transfer budget. This month's training is once again going to be Hakim Mastur. There's no other players that I really wanted to train, and on his first training, he gets D, and an A. Good news, Fabinho, the right back from AS Monaco, has accepted his contract. He is coming in for 26 million and 110k on wages, so welcome to Milan, Fabinho. Transfer offer from Stade Rennais for Gabriel, which I am going to reject. It is an 18 million euro offer, but he is our backup keeper, like I've said many times. First game coming up in the Serie A, and it is against Bologna at the San Siro. We are kicking this first game off with De Gea, Fabinho, Varane, Romagnoli, Vendel, Witsel, Verratti, Calhanoglu, Berardi, Lukaku, and El Shaarawy. Let's jump into this match and try to pick up our first 3 points of this season. So here we are at the San Siro, and we are going up against Bologna. Now, I don't even know how Bologna line up, and I just saw Fabinho has the number 3. I'm gonna have to go change it because I do not want him to have the same number as Paolo Maldini because it was retired. They have Mattia Destro, Meunier, and Baye. They don't have that much, so defenders, they look pretty weak, so I think we can go ahead and pick up our first 3 points. And if you guys don't know, like I said in the first episode, we are going to be playing on Legendary, so let's see how this game plays out. Romagnoli cover him. Nice defending, Romagnoli. Romagnoli blocks it, and it goes out for a corner. And this season, Romagnoli is going to be the captain. I gave him the captain's armbands in the player's instructions as they get this corner, and De Gea is there to catch it. Here is Mattia Destro. He's being covered by Vendel. Vendel, get the ball out. That's a nice cross. Meunier, and a beautiful save from David De Gea. That is why we paid that 50 million for him. I don't know where my defenders went, but look at that. A right-handed save from David De Gea. They have a free kick just outside the box. They're going to send in a cross. Varane, get there. No! Destro almost put it into the back of the net. I don't know how Varane didn't jump to get that. But Mattia Destro almost scoring against his once former club. That was a scare right there. I honestly didn't even know what happened. But they ended up with the ball and almost put it into the back of the net. Here's Verratti. Sees Berardi. Okay, Berardi's on the outside, but Messina makes a nice challenge. That's a nice ball from Fabinho. Fabinho to El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy has it. El Shaarawy gets taken down in the box in the 16th minute, and our first opportunity to put it into the back of the net comes from a penalty. He completely missed the ball. He just took out El Shaarawy's legs, and somebody in the comments down below told me to take the penalty with whoever gets it. So El Shaarawy is stepping up to the spot. El Shaarawy, let's see if he can put it into the top left corner. El Shaarawy scores the first goal of this season in the 17th minute. Everybody is buzzing. Stefan El Shaarawy with his new number 11. I just didn't want to give him the number 92 anymore. Honestly, I thought that number was a bit outdated from him. El Shaarawy slots it into the back of the net, and just like that, scores his first goal of this season. Witsel picks the ball up from Destro. Destro has El Shaarawy running with him. El Shaarawy, can he come inside? Yes. To Witsel. That's a nice ball. Witsel has Lukaku. I don't know why I was going to Berardi. Lays it off to Domenico Berardi. Domenico Berardi with a finesse, but a save from Mirante. That could have been a second goal in just under in about like 5-7 minutes of scoring the other goal. Now we do have a corner. Witsel's here on it. Gives it to Verratti. Verratti, who does he have? Sends it into the middle. There's Lukaku. Lukaku with the header. Mirante with the save. another corner. Witsel to send this in. Witsel, can he find the head of Varane? Varane gets there. Lukaku put it in. Yes, Romelu Lukaku puts it in off a rebound, a header from Varane. Lukaku took the shot and Lukaku picked up his own rebound and he scores in the 26th minute. And might I say, this is on legendary. Honestly, it doesn't seem that there's much of a difference, but Lukaku puts it into the back of the net. He honestly like one-timed it off of Varane's header and then he just puts it in to the back of the net with his left foot. First goal of the season for Romelu Lukaku in the 27th minute. We are up 2-0. Noglu to Verratti. Verratti has Berardi. Verratti, that's a beautiful ball to Berardi. Berardi, can he get there? Yes, he can. Berardi is going, Berardi has Lukaku, sends in a low ball, and Lukaku just dives to put the ball into the back of the net. This is complete domination. 31st minute, Lukaku scores his second goal of the season off a beautiful low cross from Domenico Berardi. It started with a beautiful ball from Verratti. Honestly, I think I put a bit too much power, but Lukaku just slid to put it into the back of the net, and Mirante had no chance of stopping that. Romelu Lukaku, second goal of the season, 32 minutes in. It is 3-0. Vendel on a throw-in. Vendel has El Shaarawy right here. That's all he had. El Shaarawy to Witsel. Can we put in a fourth? Here's Calhanoglu. Calhanoglu turns, gives it to Fabinho. Fabinho, why not have a shot? Fabinho! Oh my goodness! The right back, Fabinho! It is 4-0. 45 minutes in, just under halftime. I think that might have been deflected, but Calhanoglu laid it off to Fabinho. Fabinho with a left-footed shot. I don't even know if that was deflected. Was that deflected? No, it wasn't. That was just a straight left-footed shot from Fabinho, and it's into the back of the net. It is 4-0 right before halftime. That's how halftime ends, 4-0. 2 goals from Lukaku, 1 from El Shaarawy, and a beautiful long shot from Fabinho to make it 4-0. He lays it off to Witsel. Witsel has Berardi. We're already starting an attack. That's a terrible ball. Berardi to Lukaku. Here comes Romelu Lukaku. Lukaku, can he cut him? Gives it to Berardi. Berardi, but it's blocked by Engels. And we do have a corner in the 48th minute. Here's Verratti. Verratti send this in. Find the head of Lukaku. But Mirante is there to punch it out. Verratti's on the ball. Verratti has Calhanoglu. Calhanoglu sends it back to Fabinho. Fabinho scored a lovely goal. Lukaku. Calhanoglu. Calhanoglu, have a shot. Calhanoglu. 58th minute. It is 5-0. And honestly, this is on legendary. You guys saw it at the beginning. I don't know. It maybe Bologna's not that strong of a team, but Calhanoglu finishes it with ease off a layoff from Romelu Lukaku. First goal this season, 51 minutes in. We are 5-0 up. This is absolutely incredible. I don't know what the hell is going on. We signed a few players and it looks like we are going to just decimate this league. Substitution time. El Shaarawy is completely drained, so Mbaye Niang is going to come on. Let's see if Mbaye Niang can add to this scoring rampage that we're on. Oh, that's a nice ball, and Krimi scores. It is 5-1 in the 75th minute. That is just a consolation goal. There is no way they're coming back into this game. Poor defending by me, and Krimi slots it into the back of the net, just off the post. I tried to make a challenge with, I think it was Varane or Romagnoli. I just pushed up a bit too far, and a beautiful back heel sends Krimi in on goal, and he slots it into the back of the net. Jose Mauri. Mauri has Calhanoglu in the middle. Here's Lukaku. A fake shot to Berardi. Berardi, why not have a shot? Berardi scores near post in the 86th minute with his right foot. It is 6-1. This is complete domination. I know they did score, but just look at that beautiful passing play from everybody. I think like 5 or 6 players got a touch of the ball before Berardi slots it in with his right foot. Mirante just couldn't cover that near post well enough, and it is 6-1. That is the end of this game. 6-1. 1 goal from El Shaarawy, 2 from Lukaku, 1 from Calhanoglu, 1 from Domenico Berardi, 1 from Fabinho. I can't forget about that beautiful long shot. And the other team scored 7 goals in 1 game. That is absolutely crazy. Now we have a 15 million euro transfer offer for Jaro Riedwald, which I'm going to reject. I want to keep him. He's honestly going to be a rotation player. Once again, a transfer offer for Gabriel, which I'm going to reject. Like I said, I do not want to sell him. Something that I just saw, David Alaba wants to leave and he can play left back, central mid, center back, and central defensive mid, and his contract is expiring in 12 months. So I'm going to see if Bayern Munich will accept a 27.5 million offer for David Alaba. And if Bayern Munich do end up accepting this offer, I'm going to have to sell one of my reserve center backs. FC Bayern say that they want 65.5 million for David Alaba. I'm going to offer them 30 million just because his contract is expiring. Honestly, this is, I think, the most I'm going to want to pay for David Alaba. Maybe I'll add in a player. He can be a quality signing. Second game coming up against AS Roma, another game at home, which is pretty weird. That's pretty weird to have 2 games at home in a row, but nevertheless, we are jumping into this match. Same exact lineup as last game. De Gea, Fabinho, Varane, Romagnoli, Wenzel, Witsel, Verratti, Calhanoglu, Berardi, Lukaku, and El Shaarawy. There is no need to change this lineup. We completely dominated Bologna, and we are jumping into this match. Let's see if we can pick up another 3 points. AC Milan against AS Roma. Roma won their first game of the season, but I think at home we could snatch up another victory. It's obviously not going to be a 6-1 victory like last time, but a team could hope. So let's jump into this match and see if we can pick up our second 3 points of this episode. Javinho is going to look to probably do a cross. Here's Javinho. He's cutting on the outside. He has someone in the middle. Come on, Iago Falque tries to make a shot, but Vendel, not tries to make a shot, tries to have a shot, but Vendel makes a nice tackle. Gervinho, and it is blocked by Alessio Romagnoli. That defensive line that I built is absolutely amazing. Calhanoglu has Berardi. I was going to give it to Lukaku. Here comes Domenico Berardi with some nice dribbling. Domenico Berardi sends in a low cross. It's blocked to El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy, can he turn? El Shaarawy have a shot. El Shaarawy left foot. El Shaarawy into the back of the net. What a beautiful shot from Stefan El Shaarawy with his left foot. Second goal in his second games. That cross was for, I don't even know. I think it was for Lukaku. I wanted to take it on his right foot, but I just decided to have a shot with El Shaarawy's left foot, and it hits off the post, and it is into the back of the net. 25 minutes in, Stefan El Shaarawy scores, and we are 1-0 up. There's Nainggolan holding the ball up. He had Fabinho on him. Gervinho's in the corner to Emerson. Roma is passing the ball exceptionally well. Fabinho, David De Gea makes a save, and Kevin Strootman on the rebound. Why did David De Gea parry that instead of catching it? I don't understand what he did there. Nevertheless, that wasn't Strootman. That was Edin Dzeko. I don't know how he got there, but David De Gea made a nice save. He should have caught that. I don't know how he didn't. It probably had just too much power. And Edin Dzeko in the 32nd minute scores his first goal. It is 1-1. Few minutes left in this first half. Here's Kevin Strootman. Watch the cross, Varane. Nice. That was a low cross. If Dzeko would have got there, there was no stopping that goal from going in. Let's see if we can start a counter-attack before the end of the half. But no, Verratti with just a wasted ball to Berardi. And that's it. Halftime ends. It is 1-1. A goal from Stefan El Shaarawy and a goal from Edin Dzeko. And that's how the game is. Honestly, we didn't have that many chances, but let's see if we can pick up a victory in the second half. Comes Alessandro Florenzi. Florenzi with a nice cross in. David De Gea is there to grab it. Let's see if we can start an attack from that cross. Verratti has El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy has Calhanoglu. Why is Calhanoglu not making a run? He finally decides to make a run. Calhanoglu have a shot. Calhanoglu, a save from Mattia Perein. There was so much space for Calhanoglu to run there, but the defender was closing down. That was actually Raja Nainggolan, but Mattia Perein had to stretch to make a good save. Here's Axel Witsel on the corner. Let's see who can get there. Rafael Varane! Right over the bar. Rafael Varane almost put it into the back of the net. It was a very nice header from Varane, but it was over the bar. Substitution time, and Bayern Yang is coming on once again for Stefan El Shaarawy, and that's all that's gonna happen. There's De Rossi to Edin Dzeko to Raja Nainggolan. No, don't make Yajic shoot! No, David De Gea with a beautiful save. David De Gea to keep us in the game. No, Fabinho, what are you doing? Here's Edin Dzeko. Edin Dzeko to Iago Falque. Romagnoli, and Vendel blocks the shot from Kevin Strootman. That was a beautiful save from David De Gea. Domenico Berardi is exhausted, so it's time for Hakim Mastour to come in the 88th minute. I don't think we're going to have time to put something in, but also Giacomo Bonaventura is going to come on for Axel Witsel. 2 minutes of added time, and honestly, if Roma get the ball, all they're going to do is pass around the back. They kick it up. Romagnoli get there. No. Okay, Vendel's on it. Vendel. Kalanoglu's here to Mbaye Niang. Mbaye Niang, can he cut in? Yes. Mbaye Niang's on it. Mbaye Niang to Verratti. Verratti. Why is nobody running with me? Giacomo Bonaventura back to Verratti. Verratti's in. Verratti have a shot! And Mattia Perin has to make a save. 90th minute, we have a corner. Kalanoglu has Verratti. Verratti, see if he can send in a ball. Verratti sends the cross in, and Mbaye Niang, but Mattia Perin is there, and Sanabria's on it, and that is how the game is going to end. 1-1, a very, very frustrating game for us. Nothing was going in. Mattia Perin made some nice saves. The goal from Dzeko, honestly, it could have been avoided, but nevertheless, we do pick up the 1 point at home against Roma, a very good Roma team. Now, Hakim Mastour has gone up from a 75 to a 76 overall. And once again, the transfer offer is unacceptable for David Alaba. So let me know if you guys still want to pursue him. Thank you guys so much for watching this second episode of my second season. I know we couldn't have been perfect after 2 games. A 6-1 win against Bologna and a 1-1 draw against Roma puts us at 4th after 2 games. But the season is just starting. We have so many more games left to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know who you want me to pick up, and I will see you next time.
Do it!
Do what?
Just do it!
Okay, do what?
Do it!
Subscribe to our channel. Whoa, calm down there, Shia.
Just do it!
Also, follow us on Twitter at the Nobz YT.
Just do it!